everyone can wear what's comfortable for them. School uniforms are uncomfortable, and school uniforms are hot in summer and cold in winter. And it costs a lot of laundry. There is an accident where another school uniforms. Evidence is school uniforms are uncomfortable and tight. And color is annoying, and pants is very thin, which range of size, and it's not fit different shapes. And size miss is so school uniforms bad.
Nowadays, there are uniforms that are comfortable and pretty. Girls' uniform is changing to pants. Yes, son.
I said my argument, pants are tight, it's not comfortable, and pants are not enough warm for winter. Done.
As the time passed, the school uniforms start changing the pants. But you're saying that the pants are too tight and it's cold. But as the time passed, then it could become more warmer and more flexible. So I think the changes came. So I think it can make the government can make the school uniform more comfortable as the time passed.
시간이 지나면서
We create uniformity. There can be better sense of unity because everyone wears same clothes and have single identity. It can be difficult to approach a friend that who wear expensive and colorful clothes, but if we wear same clothes, it can be easier to approach. Here is evidence that support this claim. 7 out of 10 students believe that uniform helps to fit in. Children who get bullied are usually who do not fit in.
school and school uniforms pride will increase. So each school will be sure enemy and can fight each schools.
Our counter is that we don't know that creating uniformity means to think bad about other schools and fight with them. Also, about when we are thinking about the other school, when you said that argument, you didn't suggest an evidence which can be more reasonable. So there was no evidence, so we don't think that could actually occur.
Our school is Desert Middle School, and our school is fighting with Neck Middle School over uniforms for 2 months. Like this, we have to fighting with other schools about uniforms. Done.
Can you give an example
Example.
Yeah.
about fighting? Like, what does fighting mean? Like, you go and punch each other?
Emotional. 감정적으로.
아니 기싸움이잖아 기싸움.
기싸움.
Hey. Okay, English. Come on, it's recording. Andrew, what do you mean by fighting?
We know, but we can. If it's
I don't know.
I
This
understand
word.
it like this.
like that they are fighting with their like emotions,
Uh-huh.
like not fighting with
Physically?
physically but mentally.
Mentally?
Yeah.
Okay, so like with your words
Yeah.
and actions?
Yeah.
And action? Okay.
This one.
Poor people get more poor because they have to buy uniforms. Regular people and rich people doesn't matter to buy uniforms, but poor people is hard to buy uniforms. If they were really hard to buy uniforms and actually buy them, after buy uniforms, it's hard to buy or eat something else. According to 홍주일보 and 연합뉴스, highest expense is 400,000 won. Even if the cost is not that high, it's basically 200,000 or 300,000 won. They get hurt to it or buy even a 10,000 won, but how can they prepare for a 200,000 won or 300,000 to 400,000 won?
Nowadays, governments help to buy uniforms.
And also, I have thing to say more that when to see in the long term when we are wearing uniforms, it's more cheaper than buying the clothes every year and every term.
Even if we buy only once to bigger grades, but we have to buy before first grade. How they prepare 500,000 won to 800,000 won? First we said highest expense is 400,000 won, but person who started middle school recently, he said uniforms expense is 500,000 won to 800,000 won.
We said that we don't have many of the people don't have that much money at once, but to think about the truth, if we don't have that much money, the government will wanna give the money to them because their life is really poor. Also, the school will wanna help it. So I don't think that's the problem that we need to think about it.
Or because they have to buy uniforms. So our response and counter and argument is about poor people. They don't have that much money.
Yeah, but the problem is that the people who are that much poor is not actually like so much.
그냥 최저시급 보장해주는 부분만 계셔도 그 정도 돈을 받을 수 있잖아.
My argument for go to wear uniform is it'll stop students to make groups. There won't be social segregations when students are wearing uniforms. As a reason for this, there was an early report that many of the students make friends who has some similar social levels as them. And usually, when students are dividing groups, clothes can be the main way to divide it. Also, when we are dividing with clothes, the groups are divided into rich and poor group. Usually, the poor group does have problems. Poor group get worse by bad habits of not study well, which can bring them down. But when we are wearing uniforms, there won't be social segregations, and we don't need to think about this complicated problems.
Can't dress well doesn't make students divide. Don't you guys hang out with your friends if they don't dress well? Yes, but I think that's not right.
The first meeting is really important for students because that even though when we are wearing the bad clothes doesn't mean that's changing the personality. That's right, but the problem is that we're talking about the first time the students met each other. But when we are wearing
If your favorite idol or entertainer wears not that pretty clothes, maybe you like him or her although the person that you like wear really dirty clothes, will you like them? In conclusion, usually people see their face, not clothes.
Children can have freedom to wear what they want. How boring would it be for students who have to wear the same clothes to school every day? If you can wash your school whereas individuality and expression. And in addition, students must respect their individuality and privacy in order to raise them as suitable colonies for future companies. In Korea, students didn't wear a school uniform once and wore it again because the students wanted to wear it. So students might want to wear school uniforms. 한국어를 왜냐면 우리나라에서 아니에요. If you give students freedom to wear school uniforms, rich students can wear too expensive clothes. So poor students will feel left out.
Go. Yeah.
A person that you like to wear really close, will you like them? 옷 못 입는 애를 따돌릴 거야.
우리가 저번에 했던 거.
A person that you like wear a cheap clothes, will you like them?
No.
What we said before was about social differentiation, not about social, not about bullying. So it doesn't have any relation. 우리가 말한 게 사회가 박탈감을 느낀다든지, 왜냐면 그들이랑 친구인데도 불구하고 나만 약간 다른 옷을 입고 있고.
Uniform has problems with gender equality. Girls and boys' uniforms are different. Girls' uniforms are more tight than boys. Many people say girls can wear pants, but pants are tight too. Also, some school doesn't make students to wear pants. Boys' uniforms are spacious than girls. I don't know why till now uniforms are different between girls and boys. One city investigates about equality of gender policy idea, and the result was we need to reform girls' uniform into boys' uniform, such as empty shirts and comfortable pants. So we shouldn't wear school uniforms. Thank you. There might be a reason that why girls' uniforms are tight and small than boys' uniforms. Usually, girls are smaller than boys. My point was only girls wear skirts. Then, if we say your opinion, then boys could wear big skirts too because it's more comfortable than pants. Yes. You said that girls' uniforms are more tight than boys. Girls' uniforms. Yes.
뭐는 너무 있어.
Okay.
we can wear regular clothes on school uniforms. Like when this, inside she's clothes their school uniforms. Like this, if we wear regular clothes on school uniform, it doesn't matter. It's wearing school uniforms to feel same person. So if we wear like that, we can't decreasing bullying, school bullying.
Poor friends can hide that they are poor because they wear school uniforms. Even friends who can wear it, wearing plain clothes, one top of it is a choice, so the violence that can stop remains the same. 한국말로 얘기해볼까? 교복을 입어서 가난한
Go.
There are no students that doesn't wear regular clothes because usually school uniforms are too cold to not worn, so they should wear the regular clothes.
Like even if it's jacket
or shirts.
So usually every student have to wear regular clothes on the school uniform. Yes.